How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I have for you all a game of ranked seasons. I will also have some of the brand new Pennant event highlights in this video as well. I started off this one with a couple of packs. I have a couple free packs here looking to pull something good, but we get a silver card, which isn't terrible. Normally these packs consist of a lot of bronze and commons for me, but I also have the DS pack that I did not open in the last game of ranked seasons that I played. I went ahead and made DS, and then I ended up losing my win streak of ranked seasons. I ended up dropping back down into the wild card division, and then I remembered I did not open up this DS pack. So we do get the bat skin. I went ahead and applied it to the team customization and everything. Let's go ahead and hop into this game of ranked seasons. This opponent has a pretty good budget team. He has a couple live series cards, a couple cards that you can get for free by grinding out the game. He also has my creative player in there at shortstop at Pablo Sanchez. That kind of confused me a little bit. But we do have Nolan Ryan on the mound. I went ahead and put him back in the rotation. I had taken him out for a couple games. I wanted to try and use a couple other pitchers. I was able to debut Bob Gibson, David Price, as well as Bartolo Colon. So now that I used some of those pitchers, I went ahead and took Bob Gibson out of the rotation, put Nolan Ryan back in. And, I mean, he can dominate. Nolan Ryan can absolutely dominate in this game, depending on how you use him. At the same time, he is one of the most stressful pitchers, in my opinion, to use. I mean, throughout this game so far, I have hung a couple pitches already. Pretty much hold your breath anytime you throw something over the middle of the plate with early feedback. I talked a little bit about pitchers' individual attributes in terms of break and control in a previous couple videos that I uploaded. I talked a little bit about Nolan Ryan, what makes him good, and then I also talked about how, in this video, how he can be ineffective. I mean, if you're getting early feedback, the opponent is all over it, then they're going to be able to smash the baseball and, I mean, hit the ball with very high exit velocities off of one of the best pitchers of all time, and especially in this game. I think that Nolan Ryan is still one of the best pitchers in this game if used effectively. I think that the most important thing is to get the confidence up on the changeup. So far in this game, I have been able to do so. I have it almost maxed out. I was working on the 12-6 curveball on that last pitch, got Aaron Judge to strike out. I went right back to the changeup there, trying to mix in velocity. I'm trying to stay away from the sinker as much as possible, just because he doesn't have the best control on that pitch. I noticed that this opponent was all over the fastball throughout this point of the game. I mean, second inning, 2 outs into it, 27 pitches in, and right there I tried to challenge him, a 1-0 count. I threw a fastball inside, and he does pull it there with Adam Jones. Luckily stays in the ballpark. But we are facing Madison Bumgarner in this one, and I mean, this card can be very difficult for me to pick up and try and hit. And there has been times where I have struggled against Madison Bumgarner, more so on Legend difficulty. This game is on All-Star just because I dropped back down into the wild card division, like I mentioned previously. But there with Griffey, I felt like I was on that one. I could tell that the PCI was down to the left. I swung low and away and just barely missed that one. But I'm starting to turn it around a little bit with Griffey, have some better at-bats, put the ball in play, get some base hits, and hit the ball much harder than I was the first couple times using that card. It took me a little bit to get used to him, even though I had Griffey on my team since he was able to be unlocked last year. I had him on the team the whole entire time. This year's game, I feel like his swing is a little bit different. It's the same animation, but just the way that the ball's hit, it's a little bit different. And the contact result with some of the attributes. Anyway, in this situation, I did have a chance to kind of break this game open with Roberto Alomar up at the plate. I felt like I was all over that last pitch, but it was up and away in the zone, and I did slightly drop the PCI, I believe. And I still got a pretty good exit velocity on that one, still hit it pretty hard, but lined out to center field. So far throughout this game, Nolan Ryan has been dominating, though. I have been able to strike out the first couple batters. Started out with striking out the first 5 batters of this game. And this opponent was really struggling with the changeup. I noticed that, so I'm going to go ahead and try and keep using it. But at the same time, I don't want to hang one where he can take it deep for a home run, something like that. That will lower the confidence immediately. Even a couple base hits will lower the confidence, and I won't have that gold bar of confidence. And with Nolan Ryan, that's really what you want to have. If you're able to get that confidence meter up with Nolan Ryan, then you are going to be able to have a lot of success with him. It's already tough to hit that card without the confidence, and then just give him the boosted confidence and the boosted control, and good luck, pretty much, is what I would say, because I don't think I could hit this card, especially pitchers like Clayton Kershaw, Nolan Ryan, Madison Bumgarner, when they get their confidence up, I really struggle against really any pitcher in this game. It seems that sometimes I am able to get this confidence meter, and then right after I get it, the opponent is able to string some hits together and it takes it away. So luckily throughout this game, I have been able to kind of settle down with the confidence meter. Hopefully I'm able to pitch the rest of this game with Nolan Ryan. Even though he doesn't have the most pitches thrown so far, I do know that as we move on later in this game, the pitchers become much easier to hit. That situation right there with Rogers Hornsby, I have no idea where I missed that one. It was good, okay. I'll try to move my face cam to the left side of the screen for that specific hit. I was definitely under it, but that's pretty much where you want to swing with a guy with really high contact and pretty good power. I mean, he has 125, 95, something like that, and 125 vision as well. But anyway, I started to get a little bit frustrated in this game, very similar to the way I was playing in the last game I uploaded of Ranked Seasons. I started to power swing a lot more. I started to get rewarded as well. The power swings with Griffey and Piazza there, as well as George Brett. I just hit a ground ball, but the previous two batters were able to knock a base hit, and that's really what I'm looking to do. I mean, we did have a little bit of lag in this game so far, but that's going to be his first hit of the ball game. I tried to make that diving catch with Griffey. I have Griffey out in left field. He has been pretty good for me out in left. It does seem, though, that Griffey's speed is kind of underwhelming. It seems like he doesn't really run all that fast out there in the outfield for 84 speed. I'm not really sure, but could just be because I have multiple guys with 90 speed out there or close to it. I had Ty Cobb out there in left field before. That could be it as well. It's just kind of something I noticed and figured I would point out as well. Let me know what you guys think about that, and how have some of these cards been for you. Let me know if you are playing Ranked Season still, if you like some of the new content that's been released into the game. Let me know if you're playing this event, what you're doing, if you're going for that new 99 overall Chris Sale in Battle Royale. But we're going to try and expand this lead a little bit. I was able to get a nice base knock with Tony Gwynn. So far throughout this game, I just really wasn't able to get much of anything going at the plate. I mean, only a couple hits so far. Felt like I was on the ball pretty good at times in this one. Just unable to get rewarded on some swings. And I know that that's going to happen. But finally, I'm able to smash a no-doubter out with Willie Mays. That was a pitch over the middle of the plate. Might have had early feedback on that one, but I did not miss that one. And right after that, the opponent went ahead and quit out, so I wasn't really sure. Only down a couple runs. We get back to 704, right where we kind of left off in the previous upload before I lost that last game. But now let's go ahead and hop into the event, and then I will have some of those Legends and Flashback packs at the end of this video. So we are going to be using this squad right here, all Signature Series teams or Signature Series players on the team, as well as Bronze and Commons pitchers. And I did not really mess with my pitching rotation all that much, as Ty Cobb gets robbed on a base hit, a double. I'm hitting for a really low average with that card. Would have liked to get that one to fall and increase the average with him, but Rogers Hornsby is picking him up. But what I was saying is the restrictions for this team, or this event, are pretty good. I noticed that it's pretty similar to the Moonshot event, and I was able to get something going early on, hit a couple home runs. It seemed like it was pretty rewarding, seemed like it was a lot of fun, just this first game here. But anyway, this opponent also has Ken Griffey Jr. I didn't really mess with my pitching rotation too much. I went with all right-handed pitchers in the bullpen. I didn't mess with it at all. I just wanted to get the team as quickly as I could entered into the event, get a couple games in, and try and get this video uploaded for you guys. So anyway, Ken Griffey Jr. is going 2 for 2 with 2 home runs in that last game. Starting to come around for me there. I have him batting in the 5th spot. And in last year's game, I used Griffey in the leadoff spot. I figured that Tony Gwynn's probably a better hitter for me in Ranked Seasons in that situation. So I would go with Griffey in the 3-hole, but Lou Gehrig has been on a tear for me. Actually, I find him a little bit better than Griffey in this game so far. Anyway, but Griffey will be playing left field, batting the 5th spot for a good amount of time, trying to use him in Ranked Seasons as well. Get used to him a little bit. Maybe he'll move up in the order eventually, but in the 3rd inning of this one, I went down 1-0, gave up a nice hit to Willie Mays. He was able to hit a home run. In the bottom of the 3rd, down to my last 3 outs, I caught a break there. The opponent got a foul ball with Mike Piazza and was unable to make the play. And anytime you give a person more than 3 outs in an inning, an opportunity to try and score a run or give him an extra chance, good players are going to take advantage of it. Luckily, right there, I was able to square the ball up with the home run derby Pete Alonso and tie the game up at 1-1. Later on in the game, though, Rogers Hornsby is going to smack a no-doubter out, a walk-off 2-run shot. and that gives us another win. So a pretty good game right there. I was unable to get anything going early on in that game. The opponent shut me down, and he was able to hit the solo shot, but luckily I was the home team in that one. No lead is safe, and it was just one run. But let's go ahead and open up some of these Legends and Flashback packs. I was able to complete some of these signature team moments missions, and that you are able to unlock 3 of these packs. So hopefully we can get a diamond. The first one we get the gold Justin Bohr, who I already think was in the game, if I'm not mistaken. Some of these cards they added to this Legends and Flashback pack, and then also some of the cards were already in the game, I'm pretty sure. So we're getting the Cody Allen as well, and I think that this card was also already in the game. I could be mistaken. I could be thinking about a card from a previous year. I know that we've seen that Cody Allen before, but another gold card, so no diamonds included in these Legends and Flashback packs. These would be the only packs that I can get from the first wave of the signature team's missions, but I am looking to finish that out and unlock the Jason Kendall. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Nolan Ryan dominated in the ranked seasons game, and then I hopped right into some events for some quick highlights there. But until next time, guys, I'm College Lefty, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.